Hey guys! So this is the second video in the series to better yourself. This is about relationships, and I'm not talking about like your close personal friends relationships. I'm going to be doing a different video on that one. This is about finding your soul partner. It's not going to be as long as some of the others because of basically what it's talking about, and this is something I'm still working on, and I may post a video, could take a year from now, but just a quick video on what I live by and helping to truly find that soul center. And the script I'm going to be reading from, this right here is a book that I actually stole from my roommate. It's called Druid Magic. And a lot of people, they hear Druid and they instantly go, oh, it's a cult, it's part of witchcraft. It's not. Do a little bit of research into it. And I'll be doing a video later on the fact that a lot of people, and I have a lot of friends who are in school to be pastors, everything, and they feel that being a druid is going against God. Not exactly. And I'll explain that all in a different video. But just so you guys kind of see, and this was the script that really got me changing a lot of my life, and I think this is why this is going to be one of my best videos, because there's so much in this tiny little paragraph that has altered so much of my life, and I have found more of that true inner peace and more of that true self-worth than I have reading anything I've ever read and anything I've taken in and studied and watched and really focused on. This has allowed me to really open myself and become truly who I am and who I want to be, all in the same person. So this is about finding your soulmate, and I'll just go ahead and read it. And if I do stutter, I do apologize. I'm dyslexic, so I have to kind of work a little bit at this. Okay. Another way of understanding druid magic is to picture a situation where you wish to accomplish a certain goal. Say you would like to find a soul partner. It will not do much good to complain that only wrecked examples of humanity are out there, nor will it help to rub a lucky charm. You must put forth what you want in the form of your true self. You develop your spirit, values, and talents so they project your radiant being. Find what makes you happy. Find that truth, and if you're smiling and happy and doing what you love, other people will see that and notice it. You then stay in a positive state of mind, meeting new people or reconnecting with ones you already know. They will see you for who you truly are and be attracted to you. Your task is to center yourself and follow the natural course of action rather than waiting for some supernatural or glorious power to do it for you. Now, some of you are like, yeah, that makes sense, but how do you go about that? Here's really where it comes out to. Find those little knacks in life that put a smile on your face. For me, it's doing makeup. And I quit Sally's. I was not happy there. I love doing makeup. I love performing. I love doing hair. I'm more of that creative artist. And I found that me doing that more often has put a smile on my face. And by going through that and finding who I was in that aspect, and honestly talking a lot to my grandmother has helped a lot. And you need to find that one person in your life. I'll do another video on this part to help you find your true self. And it's basically finding what you're truly worth. And don't listen to what other people say. I see so many movies where fathers look at them and go, you're shit, you're nothing, you're da-da-da-da-da. Don't listen to what anybody else says. You're only as good as what you allow yourself to be. Do what you love. Do what makes you happy. And when you are happy, you're projecting that happiness onto others. That positive energy. Positive energy flows stronger than negative. So if you're happy and go lucky, that person you're working next to that's all grumpy and unhappy will slowly start to have a smile on their face because of something you said, something you did. Give random compliments to people. Walk by somebody and a complete stranger in Walmart and go, "You are just beautiful. I love that purse. Where'd you get it?" Little compliments like that go a long way. And that's exactly what it's saying. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to meet. Meeting new people or reconnecting with ones you already know, once they see that you're not bringing yourself down and being that negative Nancy, they want to be around you more. You're happy. You know who you are. And even if you're still struggling with who you are and finding that, oh, I'm me and I want to be like this person. I want to be this. I want to be that. Don't dwell on what you want to be. Dwell on who you are. And if you don't like who you are, change it. It sounds like, oh yeah, anybody could have told me that. It's the truth. So that script or passage or whatever, like I said, was from the book called Druid Magic. I'll put the link down in the bottom. I really started reading into Druidry a lot, and I feel like a lot of their lifestyle ways have really helped me. And as far as finding that true inner peace. And if you are truly happy with who you are and what you are doing, it will reflect and you will produce such greater work and you will go a lot farther. This is a book I do recommend reading. It's completely worth every penny, because I didn't buy it. I stole it from my roommate. But it really is an amazing, amazing book. I've read through it multiple times, and each time I read it, I find something new. Now, keep in mind, I still am a Christian. I did end up going back to my faith after walking away for quite a while, but I consider myself a Druid Christian because I do practice a lot of the Druid beliefs, and a lot of this has to do with some of that, and finding in Buddhism. I like to call it Buddhism. I know it's making fun of it, but I just wish I had a butt, so anything that reflects somewhat of that booty, I cling to it. Find that true self. And if you find that true self, you're not going to sit and dwell, oh, I'm lonely, I'm unhappy. I still haven't found anybody. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue pursuing and producing myself as that positive. Then that other positive energy will connect. I hope you guys learned a little bit from this video, and I know I kind of went all over the place with it, and it's just because this topic is so wide-ranging and I'm trying to compress it into a certain area, but they all intertwine and they all interwork because it basically comes out to my life. That's really what it is. And this is just some of the stuff I've learned, and I hope you guys did pick up a couple different tricks. And again, I do recommend buying that book because if you read that book, a lot of the stuff I say will make a lot more sense. And like I said, I truly do believe that if you find your true self, your soulmate, that person that you're dying for, that you're tired of sleeping alone, cuddling with your teddy bear, I'm right there with you. My teddy bear is right here because I'm sitting in my bed, but he's falling apart. His neck is ripped. And I still sit and cuddle with him, wishing that I had that person here. But that just means right now in my life, that person is not supposed to be walking in. When he walks in, I'll know it. And he will be attracted to me for me really stepping out of my bounds and becoming this person who I am becoming now. Okay, again, I hope you guys learned something, and I'm sorry I keep trying to close this video and I keep talking. Keep checking back. I keep uploading videos. Like I said before, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or Instagay or Twatter. I'm at liltownguy. I'll put the links down in the video description below. I'll also put the link to Amazon where you can buy this book, if I can find it on there. I'm hoping I can. I'm promoting a book that you can't buy. But again, I love you. Keep that in mind. No matter what you're going through, there are people in your life that love you, whether you realize it or not. So I love you. Peace. Have fun.